Hello and welcome again. Got another pack unwrapping for the guy who sounds funny plus. Today we're going to do 8 set boosters of the Streets of New Capenna. So I've got a little bit of knowledge on this set. I'm not as out of touch with it thanks to Magic the Gathering Arena. So I know there's a lot of cool angels and the citizen mechanic. So we're going to pop these guys open and see what we get. See if there's any really cool stuff in here. Heard that our last pack wrap was popular and that people were drooling over some of the cards. So let's see what we get today. What was that? That was my frickin' code card. Now, as always, I love the art cards. They're fantastic. One of my favorite things about set boosters. New Capenna is full of a bunch of another set of full art lands, like the ones we got in Innistrad, Crimson Vow, and Zendikar and all that. If I could remember my things. Ooh. I've liked a lot of the red cards in New Capenna and in Crimson Vow. There's, I'm by my nature a red deck player, and there's some cool stuff. I love that it creates a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token instead of something red. Casualty 2. I love it. You have casualties, you burn things more. This is gonna go great in a red blow-up deck I've got. So, and Alliance. Alliance is the ability where citizens do things to help other citizens. I'm sure most of you watching this already know that, but this was all news to me until just recently. So, I love being able to use citizens together to promote things. Sweet. Graveyard Shift. Working the Graveyard Shift. Great for a multicolor deck. I love how all of it's like gangster New York. So it's like all labor union things and stuff like that. Ooh, got the alt arts. Yeah, I love how Masked Bandit is a raccoon. That's amazing. Raccoon is now a creature type. Oh, we got Cormel the Glamour Thief. This card has been a pain in my side several times online. Plains Island Swamp. This makes cards like Farsight or Far Reach from M13 makes them a lot more valuable. I'm gonna fetch me a Plains Island Swamp. That's lovely. I love it so much. Citizen's Crowbar. Oh. I hate that they named it Crowbar, though. That's terrible. Such a racist term. And, proper name is a prybar. Or a ripping chisel. But not crowbar. Crowbar is very bad. We got ourselves a spirit token. And an art card. Ooh, angels. Actually, let me move my thumb so you can actually see this. And not be terrible. So I didn't get the full art this time. But that's okay. Witness protection. Because you murdered somebody. I've noticed that these set boosters come with a color theme. Like, the commons in them tend to all be one color. I don't know what's up with that. But it works out. Make someone disappear. Bang. And the sewer crocodile. See? It's just New York in the world of Magic the Gathering. And, you know, I kind of like these new fetch, or well, they're not fetch lands, but these new I'm going to grab a specific land cards. Maestro's Theater enters the battlefield. Sacrifice it when you do. Search your library for basic island, swamp, or mountain. Because it's not as good as Evolving Wilds at fetching whatever you want. But if you are building a deck with more than 3 colors, you're already going to have color ramp problems. This guy in a deck that is 2 or 3 colors is awesome because you get the same benefit as Evolving Wilds, but you also gain a life when you sack this thing. It's just, in 2 color decks, this is so much better than Evolving Wilds at this point. I mean, I've seen them used in Arena, like, left and right, everywhere. Bouncer's Beatdown. It's a dude with a cane. Nice. Which one's this? Dusk Mangler. Creature. Right, this one has been used to an annoying effect against me a couple of times. It's so high cost, it's like, it's a late game, not bomb, but it's a late game, throws a kink in the system. Messes with you when you're not expecting it. Yeah, there you go. Love how you get to gamble with the gambler. A psychic pickpocket. Oh, now we're into it. Oh, sweet. More vehicle crew captains. Or no, that's a construction crew captain. Nice. Widespread thieving. And a foil inspiring overseer. It's a little creepy how all the angels are watching over you and making sure you do what you're supposed to in Capenna. Very creepy authoritarian vibe. So, citizen, or, hey, green and white citizen creature token. And what's our art card this time? Ooh. I don't know why, but that picture, I don't know if any of you have watched it yet, but the Owl House, it reminds me of Hootie. Like he's going to eat me when I knock on that door. They're foil land, but not the full art ones. I want the full art lands. And see, again, well, I guess no, this one's got the Civic Gardener, so it's not completely all one color. Oh, that's a bird. It's a bird with bull horns on it. I've also noticed that Capenna has a lot of cards with Defender on them. Not that I've pulled so far, but just in online play. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Obscura Charm can get rid of a lot of things. Riveter's Charm. Got a lot of charms. It's a very charming set. And then we got Crew Captain again. Glamour Thief. Tramway Station. Oh, boy, I've used this guy a lot. He's a big part in, or not a big part. He's a useful turnaround in the new black-red artifact deck. It's got the Oni artifact in it, where you sack an artifact, tap it, it generates a, if an artifact leaves the field, it generates a 1/1 construct creature token, and then deals 1 damage to each opponent and gives you 1 life. Use this in that deck to draw cards to get the things you need. Later in the game, obviously, because you have to have 4 other mana. I love how Viashino are kind of like Magic the Gathering's version of kobolds. And I do like this alternate art. Black Market Tycoon. Nice. And of course he's a cat, because it's a fat cat. Oh, the implications of this set. The implications. this one we've got tokens, shield tokens, which go with those defenders I told you about. There's a real nasty deck I saw where combined with another card, all those defenders could attack with their defense instead of with their attack. That one got ugly quick. Just your basic piece of equipment gives you +2/+0. Does that guy have a laser chainsaw? What the heck? Hope and broken wings. Love how Green's thing is, we're gonna kill the birds. That's amazing. I love it. Reach and trample. 4/5. It's a really good card for, a common. Flash, flying, swooping protector enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. If it would be dealt damage, you get to shield yourself. And then another wing shield agent enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Got all sorts of shields going on in here. Oh, there you go. It connives. He's holding knives. Oh, they're bringing back the color pie hate. Torch Breath. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent. This spell can't be countered. So it's fire breathing with an extra hate on blue. Nice. Got another tramway station in that old art, which is nice. Widespread thieving. Nice. Again. We got the exotic pets card. Those fun fish. But yeah, so I'm going to try and do more of this content as much as I can. Get the video count on the guy who sounds funny plus up. There's more to watch. I'm getting sticky cards here. Oh, another full art forest. Nice. And a cool thief for our art card. That's a Sphinx. Of course it's a Sphinx. New Capenna is like designed for Sphinxes. What do we got going here? We got a parcel search. Search for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Oh, you can either pop a creature or pop a land. Well, pop a land, but grab a land. I love how dig up the body is a vampire coming out of his coffin. A lot of interest there. Call in a professional. Oh, that's beautiful for a red deck. You can't stop the things I'm about to do. Mwahaha. I just love like how flavorful the names of the abilities are in this. It's Connive, Casualty. Well, I'm starting with C for Capenna. More color hate. Oh, 1 drop against a white deck to get -4/-4. That takes out a lot of angels. A lot of angels. It's another card I've seen a lot of play on Arena. It's the Corpse Appraiser. Which is funny, because he's never really done much. Like, I see a lot of people play him, but then like they never get his effect to go off. Or I guess it's just never been successful. Maybe I'm just mean and I blow them up with a red deck sooner than they can get cards into their graveyard. There we go. And Corpse Explosion. You exotic creature from your graveyard. Corpse explosion deals damage equal to exiled cards power to each creature and each planeswalker. That can be devastating. Oop, double rare this time. Tenacious Underdog. He's got a blitz ability. And then a treasure token. That was one I didn't think was going to stick very far past Ixalan, and then, like, treasure tokens ended up everywhere. Like, everything produces treasure tokens these days. It's crazy. Not a card type I thought was going to stick around. Oop, we got something special going on this set. There's no... token card this time. So we got plains, just plain plains, always boring. And you know what's funny? I really feel like plains are the most plain land cards when they're just regular. So dull, boring, and blah. He's an expendable lackey. You can kill that guy without caring. And Echo Inspector. Conniving Bird. See, another blue set here. Just seems to be this portaling ability in Capenna where people are just like, I'm gonna sneak in. Whenever you attack with one or more creatures with counters on them, draw a card. That one's cool, because there's a lot of counters in this one. Very next card. Put +1/+1 counters on it. Grizzly Sigil. Oh, so you can copy it for one. This is actually really good. Copy it for one. Sack a creature. Or copy it for sacking one creature. And then, if they've already been dealt combat damage, or non-combat damage, you deal 3 damage and gain 3 life, and then, wow. Now we're into the old hearts. What are these tigers guarding with their guns? Sparrows, Educators enters the battlefield. Target creature an opponent controls can't attack or block until your next turn. Oh, nice. Lockdown. Ah, like Roll of the Magpie. I've seen this one in Arena too. Get to lock up. Ooh, the Angel of Suffering. 5-drop, 5/3 flying. If damage would be dealt to you, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. Oh gosh, this thing. Oh. Oh. I faced this in a match and I didn't read it properly. And my gosh, I ended up doing so much damage to myself because I kept targeting the player rather than targeting this thing with my red burn spells. I couldn't, because like I said, I didn't read him correctly. I couldn't figure out why I was, because I played a bunch of spells in succession. I didn't realize why I was damaging myself, why I was milling so many cards. So, yeah. I don't like this guy, but I like that I have this guy. He's nice. Doesn't will stay in the stack though. And just regular demons do. Oh, and a second mythic in the pack. Arvinox the Mind Flail. Legendary enchantment creature horror. Arvinox the Mind Flail isn't a creature unless you control 3 or more permanents you don't own. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Especially for his mana cost. At the beginning of your end step, exile the bottom card of each opponent's library face down. For as long as those cards remain exiled, you may look at them. You may cast permanent spells from among them, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. Oh, I guess, for that ability. My gosh, this thing's a beast. Ugh. That's awful. 7 mana, and then you just start taking everybody's stuff. That's evil. I love it. I'm not sure what that is either. Like, the set symbol. I'm gonna have to talk to Stan, my buddy over at Lion Guard, find out what that edition is, because that's not from New Capenna. What I hope is that they get some more packs of art card again, and it's the raccoons. I hope they end up getting some Kamigawa back in. Love the devil cards. Full art planes this time. That one looks pretty epic. A Demon's Due again. And just straight up murder. One of the best removal cards in the game. 3 mana, 2 of them black. Dead creature. Can't argue with that. And this one. This is the one that I built a white deck in Arena. I know I've mentioned that so many times it's gross. I should probably stop using that reference. But I built a white deck where there's a citizen that you can use to fetch other citizens, and they're 3/1s for 3. And so you just load up your hand and load up your field, and then you drop the 4 of them, and this one drops for, like, you know, you get your 3/3 with flying for 2 mana. And there are other decks that obviously ramp into this a lot faster, but that was just like an accidental include in this white deck I threw together real quick to play some matches. So, yeah, it went well. Another one of those vampires, Gryffindors. Likes to write a lot of stuff. Ooh, Rocco Cabaretti Caterer. It's an elf druid that makes you bread. There you go. Well, more than just bread. Food in general. How are those elf druid rogues? Rakish revelers. Huh, interesting. Tap 2, exile rakish revelers from your hand, target land, gains. Oh, that's really cool. That's an awesome card. Is that only a common, though? That's really weird that that's a common. Oh, it's stupidly expensive. That's part of why. You got these construction workers just taking down a building. That's crazy. And there we are. Just a second, I gotta mash the pause button here. Sorry on the pause on that, we had an important phone call. So now we're down to our last pack. Let's hope we get something really cool. Though I really doubt we're gonna beat double mythics in a single pack. That's pretty awesome. Especially the 2 that we got. And in color. In color sync with each other. So, what do we get? We've got another devil token, which, like I said, I really like the art on this one. And our art card is, there we go, the model. Another foil art. Should be worth something someday down the line. They always are. Psionic Snoop. Nice. Celestial Regulator. When Celestial Regulator enters the battlefield, choose target creature you don't control and tap it. If you control a creature with a counter on it, chosen creature doesn't untap. Board control, got it. Hey, it's the Skybridge Towers. Just like the train station. Mayhem Patrol. No. I like Blitz. This is a good ability. Sleep with the Fishes. Oh, all the gangster themes. Cement shoes, sleep with the fishes. Courier's briefcase. 5 mana of all colors. 1 of each color. Tap, sacrifice, draw 3 cards. That's expensive to get 3 cards. What? Oh, it creates a citizen creature token. Yeah, this isn't a great artifact. I wouldn't actually put that as a uncommon, but whatever. It's not me. Got the Skybridge too. Another Broker's Charm. And the Devilish Valet. We've got a lot of red rares. I like it. Trample, Haste, and Alliance. Nice. That's a card you buff. Oh, and we got the raccoons in foil. I love it. Crazy raccoons. And that's what we pulled for today, everybody. So, yeah, I'm going to try and acquire some more Magic the Gathering so we can do some more of these videos. We're also going to do some gaming Let's Play streams. Trying to find out figure out other content. I know I've got a Gundam build video that I'm going to post here on the Guy Who Sounds Funny Plus. And yeah, I think it'll work out cool. I'm going to like doing this. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.